Water. Water is vital, renewable, natural resource. Earth is called water planet because three-fourths of its surface is covered with water. It is also known as blue planet. The total volume of water on the earth remains constant as it keeps getting recycled from one form into another. Water evaporates from the oceans to transform into water vapor and falls back on the land in form of rains. Ocean water is salty and hence cannot be used for human consumption. Water is mainly used for agriculture, industries generating electricity through reservoirs of dams, etc. The major causes of water shortage are increasing population, rising demands for food and cash crops, increasing urbanization, rising standards of living. Problems of water availability. There is water shortage in many regions of the world due to variation in rainfall and overexploitation and contamination of water resources. Contamination of water can be due to release of untreated or semi-treated sewage, agricultural chemicals, industrial effluents. Global warming and high pace of industrialization also led to shortage of clean water. Conservation of water resources. Water is a renewable resource, but its overuse and pollution makes it necessary to conserve. Sewage, agricultural chemicals, and industrial waste also pollute the water with nitrates, metals, and pesticides. Various steps can be taken to conserve water and prevent it from getting polluted. Growing more trees, since forests slow the surface runoff and restore underground water. Using water harvesting or rainwater harvesting to save surface runoff. Regularly checking canals that are used for irrigation for any seepage of water. Collecting rainwater and storing it for use in harvesting, etc. Installing recycling plants to conserve water and stop wastage. Developing better irrigation facilities to conserve water. Ensuring that effluents are treated properly before being discharged. Using methods like sprinklers and drip or trickle irrigation. Distribution of natural vegetation and wildlife. Natural vegetation and wildlife are interrelated and they are interdependent on each other for survival and exist in the biosphere. This life supporting system is known as the ecosystem. Plants provide us with fruits and vegetables, timber, shelter, oxygen, protect soil, act as shelter belts and help in storage of underground water. Wildlife includes all undomesticated animals, birds, insects, and aquatic life forms. The growth of vegetation depends on temperature and moisture. The major types of vegetation of the world are forest, grasslands, thorny shrubs, tundra vegetation, evergreen, and deciduous forests. Mostly evergreen and deciduous forests that are the rich source of timber and forest produce are found in India. Conservation of natural vegetation and wildlife. As all of you know, forests are our wealth and it also provides a natural habitat for many species of animals. Plants and animals together maintain the ecosystem. Change in climate and human activities lead to the loss of forest cover, which affects the plants and animals of that area. The major factors that impact forest cover are deforestation, soil erosion, forest fires. Forest fires can be caused by lightning or human carelessness. Several species of animals have become extinct or endangered due to the loss of their natural habitat and indiscriminate killing. The best way to conserve the different species of plants and animals is by First of all, we should educate people about their importance in our ecosystem. Having a good communication network and efficient patrolling in forests to monitor the occurrence of forest fires. By creating and developing national parks, biosphere reserves, wildlife sanctuaries, conserving natural habitats like lakes, wetlands and creeks to protect the natural resources and ecosystems in those areas, organizing and encouraging awareness programs like social forestry and Van Mahotsav at the regional as well as the community level. The Indian Constitution has a directive principle under Article 48A for forest conservation. It is the ethical duty of every citizen to conserve plants and animals. At the international level, CITES, Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Flora and Fauna, has been set up to make sure that wildlife and plant species do not become endangered or extinct because of their trade. Students, here I am providing you with the mind map of the lesson. It will help you to gather structured information about the lesson, which will make recalling of the lesson easier for you. You can also take snapshot of this mind map from the video and to have a closer look at it. Thank you. Have a nice day.